and see about, let's say, PSGLGD.
Entire TI right now in PSGLGD.
Yeah. I'm trying to think back the last couple of years of TI where it has felt like there's been that clear of a favorite after the groups. I'm not sure if that was the case.
LGD was 1 year, but they didn't win.
Yeah.
Got third place, I believe. We're going to see a skewer here from Faith Beyond. WHITEMON in quite a bit of trouble. I think he's resigned to his own death here, but JinQ might get right-clicked down by 23 Savage as well. Looks like it'll end up being likely a trade of sorts as Faith Beyond just needs a couple more right-clicks with that shockwave. So 1-for-1, but first blood is on the boots of travel as 23 Savage now in the jungle.
WHITEMON, Nightmare.
Might be shown here, the Nightmare Frostbite exchange. 23 Savage, double cookie. WHITEMON will fall first, and 23 Savage did turn into that Snapfire, but he's in a 1v3 situation. Gets skewered to the other side, still has waveform. Will be going into the cover of the arms of Carl, who gets off Laguna Blade, but no resulting kill here. Mr. Magnet.
They're gonna go for this. They know there's no RP.
Yeah,
and
another 10 seconds though, so it's coming in a bit close.
Oh,
we got the horn toss. WHITEMON dead again. It's just racking up these deaths, but KUKU and company. E-Blade is not gonna be enough to take out Faith Beyond. He's gonna have RP now. XEPHER taking quite a bit of damage, but will back up to safety, and I think T1, you can see the Mortimer's Kisses. This is definitely gonna force them back. And the Dragon Knight initiates onto KUKU, has to press the attack himself. Looks like he will be able to walk away safely, though.
This is looking like a potential PSGLGD Roche. 5 seconds on Metamorphosis.
And they're smoking.
They have RP, and they do have a really good ward here. Oh,
Carl gets Dragon Tail, but there's the press the attack save. 23 Savage able to blow up wide. Does have buyback, though. There's the skewer back into the Laguna Blade. They're not going to be able to get the kill, but it's going to be a trade either way. Magnus not able to get off his RP. Pretty big deal, but a big cookie from JinQ. The follow-up from Nothing to Say. They will have enough damage to tear through him. 65 seconds of no Lina.
That shard on Snap is so good. We already had a highlight clip earlier today, pre-match, when you saw JinQ, I believe in one of the qualifiers, hitting a nutty one of those, and that one, another high-impact play, stun into stun into stun, into death.
Yeah.
They probably had
another Dragon Tail. The save is not enough, though. Press the attack. Usually a fail-safe. Not this time around. Just too much damage to work with on LGD's side. And that should finally mean Roche is conceded.
Going to go the way of Ame here. Or a Daedalus. Nothing of that kind. LGD just going to go for it. Go high ground. 25 minutes, you have Aegis, you have all your cooldowns.
Yeah, why not?
Dragon Form is running out,
online. There's the Metamorphosis, and the tower is going to fall very, very quickly.
T1, your mace is burning. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
No fortification available either.
They're actually just giving this lane up because KUKU's dead. They can't defend.
Yeah. Can't blame them. Still 2 minutes on that Aegis. But like you said, it will be a completely free set of racks for LGD, who now sport an 8K network lead. Carl.
Just so clean, right? The push, but they're just so confident.
Oh, he gets the Nightmare off. That's the Aether Lens. Look at that ridiculous range. Of course, has Fiend's Grip if they really need it, but it doesn't look like it'll come to be. Oh, press the attack. They're actually going to expend RP. This is a really important kill. Lina finally taken out. Does take quite a bit, but nice catch there by Watt. Will fall as a result.
Just masterfully done from LGD, right? They avoid the smoke play, they get the stronger position, and they get a tower. So effectively, T1 smoke to lose there. Usually, the worst case scenario when you smoke, if you don't find a fight, is that the enemy team hides, but you gain some ground. You didn't even gain ground, you actually lost it.
Into the jungle, LGD goes. It's not an insurmountable lead for T1 to try to come back from.
KUKU!
Oh, that was felt like a longer TP. Not sure where he ended up, but no, it was just in the fountain. Maybe not. Cutting it close there. Still working on his BKB.
Roche
as second Roche is available. Who gets the shards?
I was gonna say, you said it first.
I mean, Faith Beyond already has his, right? So
you do a really good Sunsfan impersonation. Did you know that?
Oh boy, that's an insult. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe you get the Demon Zeal. I'm not sure actually. This game, could go for the Dragon one's okay.
I actually think they're going to give him the Zeal here.
All right. Yep, there it is. Yep. You will consume it. So Demon Zeal basically costing 20% of TB's HP, and you get movement speed, attack speed. While in melee form, you get even more.
It's a double up.
Yeah. Pretty strong, and especially when combined, like we talked about, with the Empower. I mean, not that he's having trouble farming right now, Synderen, but this will add it to another level. As Faith Beyond will get the skewer up into the Dragon Tail, and WHITEMON again. The crowd goes wild. Yeah. They really like watching Crystal Maiden die.
I was like, damn, he only took 2 hits like expected. He even has a plate mail. Like, imagine if he did on the Maiden. Yeah. It's tough times to be a Crystal Maiden in this game. You get caught by literally anything, you're just gone. So, left, health back right in, and here we go.
And here we have meta popped again.
Oh, Carlos in position.
Oh, the skewer back with the horn toss set up into the RP, but no! Press the attack waveform is enough to bait out the RP. And T1, see if they want to try to take advantage of this. I mean, they're going to have to if this continues to go in LGD's favor with this push. E-Blade onto Ami. You can see the jump in from nothing to say with an overwhelming blink being shown as Carl has to pop his BKB, and there is the duel. Do they have enough damage? With a Sunder from Ame, allowing the duel victory to go the way of nothing to say. He's just going to walk that one off, but 23 Savage can't walk that one off. That is just too much damage to withstand. And Carl jumps in. This is going to be the beginning of the end, I do believe, although 2 buybacks come up for T1. And the Metamorphosis is running out, but again, he has Demon Zeal to work with. Bane's going to take a tumble. WHITEMON drops to the deck as well, 1 for 1. Laguna Blade, Ame getting extremely low. That's just the Aegis, though. Carl completely out of mana. Nothing to say, is still alive throughout all of this, some way, somehow. Just going to play all the pressure to the racks here. This will be a dieback onto Carl.
On the
and it looks like that is going to be enough to GG out of game 1. And like we talked about, Synderen, T1 have looked really good after that first day of the group stage, but LGD are just on another level of everyone so far. Just game 1, though.
Do you know what LGD stands for, Sensfan?
What's that?
Looking good, dominating.
God, that is awful.
Thank you.
You know how to kill a cat.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm
you know how the game down. They also potentially could have some, late game prowess versus
like Doom Medusa Magnus. Doesn't get much greedier than that. But at the same time, you look at LGD's lineup, which isn't necessarily the fastest either.
Yeah, we got the Spirit Siphon into the Crypt Swarm. I mean, honestly, pretty easy kill and pretty expected as well.
Working on Helm of the Dominator. Not sure how much I like that this game I'm doing.
We got the cookie initiation again. Faith Beyond and company. Fissure connects, but the counter Starbreaker with the rotation from WHITEMON. Looks like, at the very least, T1.
No, he's there.
Yeah. And here comes from the sideline, XEPHER. There's the Doom onto Faith Beyond, trying to run away here. Looks like, at the very least, he will drop. WHITEMON might be the sacrifice. Nothing to say. Exorcism has already dissipated. Wise in the vicinity. They will take him out in the end. 1 for 1. Now Spirit Siphon onto Carl. Echo Stomp as well. But I would assume that T1 is able to just walk away. Tank type.
Yeah, you don't have very much mobility going your way, so it's so easy for Elder Titan to land these stomps every single time Medusa shows. They have nothing to get the Medusa out of there yet. It's not like no swap, Force Staff, haste, anything.
Well, not the best Fissure, but it's going to result in a kill either way.
And it's going to probably lead to a tower.
Indeed. No, that's actually a really good point. But I mean, it's interesting that you've talked about this many times, how strong Elder Titan is right now. We've talked about the win rate, pick rate, and all that good stuff. And I think it's really cool that in past TIs, like the pick from LGD, Carl is going to break in. Faith Beyond jumps in. Solar Guardian is coming, but you can see the immediate Doom into the Earth Splitter, though. Looks like they're going to be able to get the RP off as well. Faith Beyond drops to the deck. Finger of Death finishes off, nothing to say. And T1 showing up in spades here. Have a 3K net worth lead. Make it 2 as Jin Q. Shockwave into the Centaur. Mana Drain to follow. And another, Echo Stomp delays the inevitable, it seems. And that is a quick 3 kills for T1. Now, Y on the run. He is fine.
That have the original spells still. Like entirely, basically only number tweaks, but still same concept.
We have a pick pull usage. Faith Beyond. Very nicely done as Roshan is being attentive despite being down 4K net worth. Synderen, LGD. Looks like they're going to get it.
Yeah.
T1 not expecting this.
This is basically what happens when you pick these massive ultimate lineups against a team that can kill Roche, right? If you don't manage to get the Roche off it, they're going to go and take that objective. So very good awareness here from LGD that they can get away with this. They're going to give it to Ame. So unfortunately for LGD, I guess you could say unfortunate. I don't know if it's unfortunate, but both of their Aegis carriers are transformation-based heroes to an extent.
It's on the Aegis, so we're going to see Solar Guardian with the whip. Doom. KUKU in the vicinity, gets the shockwave, and this is going to be an easy kill for T1 again. Nothing to say, just ticks away there. On Faith Beyond, so he's going to be jumping around on that Earthshaker. Doesn't really have much mana to speak of right now, though.
I'm actually surprised we do end up getting a draft with T1 in it that gets a last pick Doom. Like, this seems like such a good ban against this team in general in the second phase, but even in the third phase, LGD did not want to cover their bases against that one, and T1 say thank you very much, even willingly picking it into a hard lane matchup, and they're still making it work.
GQ.
He's out.
Looks like he's fine. Oh! Right at the last second, WHITEMON. Yeah, they know the ward is there.
Very early finger of death. I'm actually not sure he got the stack there, but...
Well, he has 4. I believe he had 3, so...
Just to clarify, when I said he's out, I meant of the game.
Yeah, that's the old cast.
If there was any sort of... That's got to be it. If Roche couldn't be up, I don't think they do the smoke.
Good Savage, Fissure into the Enchant Totem initiation. Nothing to say it's about his BKB, but he just runs away now.
Oh, why did he BKB?
A little bit of a misstep here potentially from LGD. We'll see if T1 can take advantage. It's now 23 Savage. You can see his build. That's why Scotty just picked up that BKB.
This is really
one of the
news
few
from
mistakes
LGD.
from LGD we've seen.
BKB and Exorcism for what? Like now you can just lose Roche in 30 seconds. You won't have one of your cores effectively.
Yeah, Carl wants to jump in. He does so. Gets fissured immediately into the angle side, but there's the Solar Guardian. Will he live? Finally, the right clicks will be enough to take him out, but the RP onto 3 heroes into the skewer. 23 Savage is going ham here, but finally the Sunder comes out from Ame as 23 Savage forced to TP out, but no, the BKB ends and he gets canceled. The right clicks are there along with nothing to say with that Spirit Siphon. 23 Savage trying to hold his ground, but eventually these right clicks will be too much as Ame just continuing to pound upon him, but nothing to say is the one taking most of the damage from Medusa. One more right click will do it. He dies along with the double kill from 23 Savage to fly back onto the Elder Titan. Ame getting extremely low, finally dropped to the deck. As this is a complete disaster for both teams. Everybody's dying. Finally XEPHER teaming out will be successful. It feels like everybody died. 7 deaths for
My
PSGLGD.
favorite kind of fight. Nobody won.
Goodness.
Everyone goes out a loser. Usually see the defensive use, but the offensive use in a game like this is really powerful. If you get the Echo Stomp or a Fissure, you can push people into a very bad position inside the Radiant base here, but for now, obviously 23 Savage very safe with the Aegis.
Indeed, has the cheese in his back pocket as well.
They're looking to trade top.
That's true. Damage is definitely being done right now, but the tier 3 is still relatively healthy. And
Dawnbreaker?
Dawnbreaker there with the Solar Guardian if he wants to come in. He's going to take some damage, but will walk away safely. Was Echo Slam just used?
He used it in the last fight when
still
they
on
jumped
cooldown for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
LGD have effectively delayed the second lane of Rax by a decent amount of time. Horn toss.
Yeah, Horn toss, but the BKB forced. Courier taken out as well. That was most of a refresher, by the way, for Jin Q. Not sure if he has the recipe in his backpack, as we can see the jump in now. See the Aghanim Scepter go to work. That spell immunity. And away he goes. Aegis 30 seconds. Satanic. 23 Savage has a refresher for himself now, so double BKB, double Stone Gaze. Double Silver Edge. Wow. Yep, strong stuff, I know. Oh, XEPHER is going to be spotted out. That's the Demon Zeal popped. They're going to be able to take out Dawnbreaker in quick succession here. Carl looking to potentially go in. Pops the BKB. Nothing to say, does the same. Doom actually applied to Ame, but he's already in meta form. I think they'd be fine to fight here.
Carl has used everything.
T1, there's a huge RP from KUKU though, and the right click from 23 Savage just decimating LGD. Earthshaker buys second RP onto Ame. He's stuck in place, but there is the lifesteal. And look at how much damage he actually does. He is getting kited from afar, though, as 23 Savage with that split shot modifier going to work on LGD overall. Can they stun lock Ame enough? XEPHER getting right click down from far. The Sunder talent was definitely taken, as you see Ame use it multiple times. Faithbeyond's finally come back to the fight. Trying to kite Medusa as much as possible. Ame, all he can do is try to lifesteal. It's not going to happen, though. Double kill for 23 Savage. Finally will go down. Does have buyback, and Ame's going to expend his. So Jin Q working on Carl right now, burning down to that Inferno Blade. Fissure, nicely done. Blocks off Carl completely. Faithbeyond on the wrong side, though. Why?
Carlos, no buyback.
Still has that magic immunity. 23 Savage buys back in the game. Looks like they want to try to finish this one way or the other, Cinderin. And there, Carl jumps in on nothing to say with the finger of death. Down he goes, double kill for him. Buyback again from LGD. 5 versus 5. Assuming nobody has buyback at this point. Good Gaben. And they continue to fight here, or do they want to back?
Oh, the Fissure
on the wrong side.
Oh.
Provides enough space for 23 Savage to get away safely. This game is insane. 27k net worth lead, and this feels so even.
Who even has buyback anymore?
Does anybody? That's the question.
No. The only players who didn't use it are... They all did?
That is a 10 kill, 10 buy. The first of TI-10 and maybe ever, actually. That is insane, man.
Longer Ame is than 23 Savage in a raw fist fight. Like, it took him so long for the Medusa to finally kill a TV.
Oh, Roshan.
Yep.
Number 4. Has the Aegis, Cheese, Ags, and Refresher Shard this time, which for T1 is very nice. Echo Stomp being shown here. LGD.
This is a really big moment
Looks
for T1.
like they're coming to potentially contest. It's already at half health, though. There's the Mortimer's Kisses from afar. That's the talent. Look at how much damage that is actually doing. Carl has to be careful. There's the Solar Guardian. Has to be used to try to defend Roche. Earth Splitter's there as well. Looks like they'll finally get Roche eventually. He's not going to say to pop his Exorcism. Jumping right in beyond. Into the Echo Slam. Roshan is taken out. Who the hell got the Aegis? That is the first step from Dawnbreaker. Refresher on the ground, for God's sake. Faithbeyond's going to take a tumble with the 1-for-1. Aegis claimed by 23 Savage. LGD need to reset. KUKU not able to get the right horn toss. Was on an illusion. So T1 getting the better of that, I do believe. They got the Aegis. I can't keep track of these items. 52 minutes in the game.
1-for-1?
Oh. The fact that Lion can just destroy these illusions obviously hinders Ame's ability to push out these lanes. And the fact that he has Shard, actually, it's the triple mana drain. Tier 4, all right. Faithbeyond is back, and remember, Dawnbreaker can just come in. There's KUKU. Oh, he kind of stutter steps there. Finally gets off the skewer, back into the fray. You can see the Earth Splitter from afar. Solar Guardian coming in as well. Can they kill Ame? Yes, they can. 120 seconds of no Terror Blade. PSG Lgd might be putting on the brink here, but game 3, if they're able to not hold this off. The Ancient is exposed as 23 Savage continuing to just pound upon it, forcing them back into their fountain, and this looks like T1 will be forcing the game 3. Cinder and Faithbeyond gets off the Echo Slam, though. Why? Jumps in, has a lot of damage to work with, but nothing to say. He doesn't have enough damage to kill off 23 Savage, but okay. Satanic keeping him alive. Carl jumps in with the hoof stomp. He's continuing to try to hit this Ancient. 23 Savage. Echo Stomp again, just keeping him at bay. Eul Scepter now. Can they kite him enough? Refresher Shard used by KUKU. Into the RP. Into the Ancient kill. T1 force game 3. Oh!
What a that Ursa is maybe just, now you're scared of Ursa. We saw Nisha the other day also too. Is hey, we're also scared of this carry.
That's the one thing that Ursa kind of struggles with is farm, and when you can give him Empower. I mean, there's even a time where Ursa, no first blood this time. As XEPHER is going to get skewered back into the tier. Oh no! So first blood technically goes the way of T1. Little bit of miscommunication. And look at the CS, 26-7 to the 22-4. Talked to, the draft panel kind of discussed that matchup overall. Do you think that? Ember seems to be doing pretty decent, all things considered.
It's I would say it's a slightly Storm-favored lane overall. Not by a lot. What Ember's going to do is exactly what Nandesuse is doing here. Oh, why?
Actually gets spike. He actually runs right back into it. Hex to follow. TP is going to be canceled because that Top lane.
Spicy there.
Oh, why? Looks like he's going to try to deny himself, but
Close
23
call.
Savage with, the Arcana kill streak. Good to see.
It's still a lot worse than most carries at farming, though, right? Like, it's still slower. The Falcon Blade build-up and the better
The
dagger
jump in
helps.
from Storm, but it looks like KUKU wants to play as well. Trying to turn this around on the bear. Beautiful impale from Y, but results in the same ending, which is Ame Dunzo.
That's a lot of damage!
Gets destroyed as well. Double kill for nothing to say. It's going to be a back and forth action as 23 Savage pops the wand. There's nothing to say. Still has the Flame Guard applied. And another beautiful sleight of fist as a triple kill for nothing to say. Looks really bad for LGD. Come out first. Relocate on the way with nothing to say. RP from Faith Beyond. Down goes Spectre. Big kill for LGD. Scar looks to be at least trying to clean up the residual damage here. So it ends up being a trade of supports after the fact, with a big kill obviously on the Spectre for 23 Savage.
And they relocate back to mid, and they're going to find more. Maybe Carl.
Yeah, he gets caught with the Searing Chains. He's completely surrounded. Not a ton of mana to win, but cannot get to the low ground. Shockwave and completely surrounded. But Echo Stomp is there. Nice dodge from nothing to say. Another kill goes his way, Cinderin. This is quite possibly the best start that I've seen him have this tournament. This is God tier to they lost game 2, but even with that massive, massive disadvantage they had in terms of net worth, they still made it a game.
Yeah.
Which is really surprising.
Yeah, there's going to be a nice
Carl jumps in, all right.
Faith Beyond.
There's the Aghanim Scepter being used for 23 Savage. So still has Haunt online.
And they instantly smoke again. I actually think Faith Beyond... Spectre gets the Aghanims, which he obviously has, but they're just unfortunately too far behind to really take initiative right now.
Yeah, WHITEMON spotted out. Easy kill. Glimpse doesn't even break the tether.
What did he actually glimpse?
He glimpsed Magnus. Oh, all right. Orchid onto nothing to say. Do they have the damage to bring him down? Nope. That's the BKB charge again. Continuing on. No mana at all for Carl. He's going to be brought down in quick succession. And it looks like Elder Titan is next on the list. LGD showing their prowess right now. And nothing to say, just continuing to destroy everybody in his wake. KUKU will be the third death in this engagement. LGD winning this game in spades, Cinderin. Not remotely close right now.
RP.
Oh, I hear the RP. This is for 23 Savage. Into the right clicks we go. Into the grave, 23 Savage goes.
All right, I have a bit of a trivia here, Shannon.
Okay.
Let's see.
On the buildings now. That is very unfortunate for T1. Great pickup by Jinkyu. There's the Searing Chains. All right, into the Skewer. This is going to be a dieback for KUKU. And LGD absolutely crushing their way to a Game 3 victory here. 5 versus 3. As we see the Shadow Step come out as well, but XEPHER is dead. Still has buyback. And now more buildings to go for LGD. 45 seconds with the Aegis. And again, their building damage is quite bad, but there, again, the Skewer with the Horn Toss setup. Do they have enough to actually take out 23 Savage? Indeed. He does have buyback as well, though.
Faith Beyond will be fully healed by the cheese as well, so... It almost looks like PSGLGD haven't even been fighting yet. They have full resources on every hero except Lion, missing a little bit of mana, pretty much.
And that is 2 full sets of racks down.
Touches the heart like my Venom. Arguably, your Venom doesn't touch anything, rather.
Yeah, I would like to see the Poison Nova used at least.
One Poison Nova before it's over, please.
Yes,
Let's go.
The jump in. Io's taking a lot of damage, but they're turning it on to Carl instead. He pops BKB, zips away to safety. Nothing to say, trying to pursue. Meanwhile, Ursa just eating everybody alive. GG is called. Poison Nova not cast. And LGD take Game 3 in very, very convincing fashion. And this is the team that we've been seeing throughout